Hello everybody and a very warm-hearted welcome to our first English episode of Ilmberger Carbon Special. This is my colleague Julius and me, it's Daniel. And after summer break we brought you two Italian big bikes, RSV4 and Tuono V4 with a huge assortment of parts. Julius, what have you brought us today?
Hello Daniel, I would say we brought a lot and I would start, let's have a look at the bike. In the front, lower side we have of course the front fender, and this we have as the whole assortment and all parts for the Aprilias. We have it in gloss and also in matte. Also we have on the top fairing here, we have the wind deflector on the side to broaden out the bike to get here a really better wind protection for the driver when driving at high speeds. So if you follow me now to the side of the bike, you will notice something very special. Usually here it's always silver, which looks interesting I would say, because the whole bike is really dark. And with the carbon frame cover you can really darken also the frame here. And this not only looks awesome, but gives your legs a really good heat protection, as carbon gives out the heat to the outside as the frame would do normally. Then also you can see here a big side panel, which gives you a really attractive sporty look on the whole side of the bike. Here you can see our, I would say, protection package for the engine, which is here with the clutch cover, but not only the clutch cover, but it's also really protecting here the front, the pickup and big parts of the engine. When we are at the protection, you can also see here the exhaust protection and the exhaust cover, or I would say silencer cover, because it's really here. And it not only looks awesome on the bike and gives you really a sporty look, but it also protects your heels from the heat of the exhaust. When we are at the heels, we can see here the heel guards, which are not only for the driver, but also we have heel guards for the passenger, which gives you our, I would say, more complete look. Then, on the rear we can see the number plate holder, which is also, I would say, really something special, because it's not only looking awesome, but it is here movable, so you can adjust the angle of the number plate according to your local regulations or how you want it. Over the number plate holder, we have here now the passenger seat cover, which really gives you a great look on the rear. But about this, Daniel will tell you no more.
Thank you, Julius, for your explanation. Exactly like we said, we have the passenger's seat cover here in the back, and in our opinion, really harmlessly expressed, it does not make any sense to ride with the original passenger seat, because after a while it's getting really uncomfortable and it hurts a lot. So this means this, in the matte version you're seeing here or in the glossy on Julius' side, is the perfect replacement for the seat, and it makes a really much more better look on the bike. A little bit more down under, or a little bit more further down, let's say, you have the typical rear fender, which you already know in many of our products, and in this case it's also for the Aprilia kept in one piece, so it covers also the chain above. So in case you just like cleaned your chain, you just put on new oil, you want to go on a tour, it makes no sense to get all the oil on your clothes. So this is the reason why we already prolonged this above cover over the chain to have a better protection, and for us it's also a better look, in fact. So a little bit also more down is we have the swing arm protector. Swing arm protector, it's a huge technical issue for the guys who are creating this, because they always have to, in millimeter, they have to fit in also the swing arm in the backside to close it. Finally, really good looking, in this case also in the matte version, but for sure you have it also in glossy. The next part is my favorite part. This is the Sprocket cover. The Sprocket covers normally hold in a small piece, usually known by all bikes, but in this case it's a little bit more larger. It goes into the front, and it not only covers the front part of the engine and the cooling, it also covers and goes inside the alternator cover. And the alternator cover, which you find here on this side, you have a little opening where the Sprocket cover goes really symbiotically in, let's say, and this makes it also from the side looking on it a beautiful view over the whole bike. Next piece is a really huge piece. This is what you already know as a belly pan, and the belly pan regularly is mostly 2 pieces or even 3 pieces. The 2017 version of the Aprilia Tuono was sold also from our side in 3 pieces, but this time we really created it in 1 piece, what makes it also really easily to fit it on the bike. You just pull on 2 screws on this side, you go to the other, and all the huge belly pan is really fixed on the bike. Yeah, aggressive is also the last but not least piece. The winglets for sure. The winglets are originally already put on the bike from Aprilia themselves, but we created them a little bit more larger. So we have a larger shoulder belt, what makes also an aerodynamic feeling on the bike while you are accelerating or braking, so more stability in the front, and for sure, like optically from this part of you, from this side of you, you have also to ride on a bike what really looks good and what feels good. So this is not only an optical but also an aerodynamic issue. This is it. 2 Italian beauties, a huge range of parts, and yeah, we hope that it helped you a lot out to create, or also to find out what your parts are perfect, what fits perfectly to you. We wish you all the best. Hope to see you again to our second session in English. We hope you enjoyed it and wish you all the best from our Ilmberger Carbon Special from Daniel.
I'm Julius.
Bye-bye.
And also servus from my side, like we say here.